Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. My name is Artem, and here is the news. 857 days less the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Yesterday evening, Russian forces shelled the city of Vilnyansk, Zaporizhia Oblast, reports Suspilne. 7 people were killed, including 2 children, and 31 people were injured, including 8 children. Rescue workers have completed search and rescue operations in the area. The State Emergency Service of Ukraine noted that the Russians struck the central part of the city at 5:40 p.m. Several vehicles and buildings caught fire, residential buildings, shops, public buildings, critical infrastructure and vehicles were damaged. Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine Dmytro Kuleba met with U.S. Assistant Secretary of State James O'Brien and coordinated steps regarding the supply of Patriot air defense systems, reports Ukrainska Pravda. At the meeting, he emphasized that Ukraine appreciates the latest critical decisions of the U.S. to support Ukrainian strikes on military targets in Russia, to give Ukraine priority in the supply of air defense ammunition, as well as work with third countries to strengthen Ukraine's defense capabilities. Kuleba said that the provision of additional Patriot air defense systems to Ukraine was the main topic of the conversation. The upcoming NATO summit in Washington and its expected results were also on the agenda. Earlier, the White House has confirmed that the United States will give priority to the supply of anti-aircraft missiles to Ukraine over other countries that have placed relevant orders. We would really appreciate if you could rate us, ideally with 5 stars, in the app where you are listening to this podcast. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and others. This really helps more people to find out about the highlights from Ukraine and truth about Russia's invasion. Ukraine's leadership took part in the National Prayer Breakfast yesterday, reports Ukrinform. The event was attended by 836 people from 15 countries of the world, including representatives of 12 faiths. The event was attended by President Volodymyr Zelensky, Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal, Chairman of the Parliament Ruslan Stefanchuk, MPs, heads of churches and religious organizations, volunteers, chaplains, military personnel, veterans, and athletes. Zelensky emphasized that the prayer breakfast brought together people of different views, but all of them are united by the desire to provide Ukraine with a real victory of good over evil. House Speaker Mike Johnson and former Vice President of the United States Mike Pence addressed the participants. Thank you for listening to the Highlights from Ukraine. We're a commercial initiative of just 2 people and we need your help to grow. Share information about the podcast, rate us in the app, subscribe to our Patreon. With your support, we are getting better. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.